my video today and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a very long time since I have filmed a video, but I am really looking forward to getting back into it again. Somebody commented on one of my old videos recently that it's been a long time since I've done one and they missed me, and I was like, oh, that is so sweet. And it is actually a long time since I've done one. So now that things are relatively back to normal here in Ireland, I am going to start back with good intentions of trying to do as many videos as I can. I'm traveling in a couple of weeks, so I will actually do that one too. We are off to Spain, so I'll do as much vlogging there as I can. And today I am going to show you, I thought I'd start with how I store my bags. And this is actually one of the videos I found really helpful when I was putting this little room together many years ago with all the IKEA furniture. I looked at a lot of videos on YouTube to figure out what was the best way to store like my bags and my SLGs and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to flip the camera around and show you and give you an idea of how I store my bags, and hopefully you will enjoy it. So thanks so much. Let me flip the camera around. So firstly, I put my bigger bags, as you can see, up the top of this unit that I got from IKEA. This little room that I have is just made up of some pieces from IKEA and some storage boxes as well. So this part here works out well for the kind of the bigger bags. I used to keep my bags with their dust bags over them because it was easier to kind of keep them clean. But now before I use them, I give them a wipe down before I put them away with like a baby wipe, and I do the same before I use them. So just in case there's any little small pieces of dust, but most of the time there doesn't be. So I keep a couple of them there, the top handle ones and the more tote looking ones, and I do the same here. So in that section I just keep the bigger sort of bags in those two, and then down, if you come down one shelf, then I keep more of my over the shoulder sort of handbags in here. I used to kind of have them where they were more lined up like these, but I figured out that I can fit more, which is probably a bad thing, if I do them this way. So I have my Tory Burch, Michael Kors and Gucci sitting here, and that's generally where I just keep those ones. And then over here, so moving from the way those ones were sitting on the top of that wardrobe over to the left, then I have two small lack shelves. Well, I suppose they're not the small one. This is probably the bigger, longer one. They come in different sizes in IKEA, so this is the long one. I had one originally, I think it was just this one, and then I got my hubby to put up another one. I have little downlighters, little touch lights underneath as well, but I don't really use them that much. So on the top I have again the kind of tote ones, the bigger ones, and if I kind of tilt these slightly as well, I could fit more on, but for the minute I just have the three, the Prada, the Louis and a Tory Burch. It just gives me more options if I did have any more bags, that I can slightly turn them and probably fit another two up there like I can with those ones. And then on the shelf underneath I just have my smaller mini bags and little crossbodies, little Michael Kors and my YSL. The only two bags I keep in dust bags is my Chanel Classic and my Dior Walk, for obvious reasons. I don't want them getting anyway dusty because I love them. And then I have some small little ones to the end here, and again, if I push these together and the way I have them stored, I can actually fit more here as well. So it does give me the option for more room on those shelves, because I'm sure in the future I will be buying more bags. But yeah, that's how I store my bags. And I don't have a huge selection. I used to have an awful lot more, but I traded some of them into designer exchange, which I find great. If you're not using them, there's no point in keeping them anymore. So yeah, that's it. And just while I'm here, I thought I'd show you, I don't really use big wallets anymore, but I do have a drawer down the bottom of these IKEA drawers because they're quite deep, which is great. And I keep my wallets, SLGs and kind of makeup bags and that sort of thing in drawers. So I have wallets here and here, and as I say, I don't really use the big ones anymore, but I have them just in case. So I keep my small card holders as well, my little Chanel one there, and then on the drawer beside it I just keep all my makeup bags, which I don't have a lot anymore. I used to have loads of these too, but like that I've sold a lot of them or traded them into designer exchange, because there's no point in having too many. I used to have loads, but what I have now is just perfect. These little small ones going up to a couple of larger ones, and then my wallets. I am trying to keep it minimal, but gee, we know that's never going to happen. Organise my bags, very simple, just to keep everything tidy. And when I'm swapping bags over, which I tend to do maybe once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks, I find it easier to just pop them back up on the shelf and like that. I always give them a wipe of a baby wipe before I put them back, and anything that needs to go into a dust bag, I do that too. So I hope that helps. I hope you enjoyed that video, and I shall see you in my next video. And it's good to be back, and thanks so much for clicking on my video today. Hope you're all well. See you again soon. Bye.